We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore like we used to do. We don't love anymore. What was all of it for? We don't talk anymore like we used to do.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I have created this really easy, nice cut crease look using the Juvia's Place Saharan and Nubian 1 palette. I used ColourPop their gel liner to create the cut crease. Something very easy and simple, and I love the way it turned out. So yeah, I hope you guys like the look, and if you want to see how I achieved this look, please keep watching, and please don't forget to like the video if you like it, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye guys. So I've gone ahead to do my brows. I promise I'm going to have a brow video up soon. It's just taking me a little bit of time, but I'm just using my concealer. I mixed dark cocoa and chestnut to clean up my brow, and I just brought that down to serve as my eyeshadow base, and I'm setting that in my Laura Mercier powder. Now I'm going into my Saharan palette, that is Katsina, and you can't really see it because it's kind of like my my concealer shade, so I'm just using that as a really nice transition color. Then I'm going into the Nubian palette, and I am taking one of those shades. I don't think they have names. No, they don't. And yeah, I am just putting that into my crease to just kind of start building up my crease a little. And I am just making sure everything is blended together. And I'm going back into my Saharan palette, taking Jamila, and I am building up and intensifying that crease. And I just use this pointed brush to apply that, and I'm using circular and like wiper motions to apply it. Now I'm going into my Saharan palette, taking Bororo, and I'm using a wet synthetic brush. It's good to apply metallic shades with wet brushes, synthetic brushes, I believe, or your fingers. When you use your fingers, they come out looking really nice. Anyway, so I am taking I'm just putting that all over my lid, and I'm just blending everything together. I went back into that Jamila and I added a little bit into my crease, but yeah, I just blended it together. So I'm taking this gel liner by ColourPop. It's called Kika. I really wanted to use this gel liner, but I didn't know what to do, and I know that I didn't really want to do. I wanted to do a cut crease, but I didn't want something that would take my time, because honestly, for me, cut creases can tend to take time. So I decided to just, you know what, we're just going to do a cheat cut crease, and here it is. It's nothing too serious, you don't have to go through the theatrics of doing a cut crease. So yeah, I like that I could do this. And now I'm putting mascara, but I put black eyeliner. That part, honestly, it took me long, so I didn't want to have to show it, but I just kind of created like a really thin wing using my Maybelline gel liner. It just took me long because the liner had dried out, so I kind of had to wet it with my, I think my setting spray, or was it water, I don't even know, but yeah, it was just a wing. So I believe yeah, I've seen wings before. So I am using my Becca mattifying primer to prime my face. I really like this primer, very mattifying. I don't use it as often because I'm trying to save it, not use it too much. So I only use this mostly when I have a long day, when I know that I'm gonna be out for like a while, and I was getting ready for church, so I was like, you know what, it's gonna be a minute. And yeah. So now I'm using my what am I using? Oh, my LA Girl Pro Concealer and Mahogany to conceal my face. And I'm just using my finger to tap that down. The primer made it really dry fast. It made it to dry fast. Anyways, now I'm using my MAC Cosmetics Studio Fix Fluid in NW58, and I'm just applying it with my finger, and I'm using this buffing brush to buff that in. I'm kind of like pressing it into my face first before, like, doing all the blending. But yeah, and now I'm just taking a beauty blender to just blend everything together, making sure the sides of my face, that's the part close to my ear and my hairline, is blended well. So yeah, now I'm taking my LA Girl Pro Concealer in dark cocoa to first of all put that at the outer corners of where I want to highlight, because when I use a light concealer sometimes it would make it hard to blend with the rest of my face. And I'm taking this concealer by MAC. I don't know what concealer it is, the number or anything like that, because I've had it for a while, and yeah, I don't know. Then I wasn't really into makeup. So I'm just putting that in the inner parts, so to say, of where I want to highlight, and I will blend that with the dark cocoa. And I'm just taking a brush to blend everything together and to just kind of blend it into my face, and then I'm gonna go in with a beauty blender to blend everything together. I like to start with the outer corners first of the highlight and then work my way into the highlighted part. And now I'm taking my Laura Mercier powder in my translucent powder, and I'm just setting my face with that. I kind of press it into my face, so that way it really sets the concealer in. And trust me, like, that part of my face, especially the part underneath my eyes, like, it really stays matte pretty much all day. And now I am contouring my face with my Sleek Cosmetics Brow Kit in extra dark, just chiseling my face, just bringing back kind of where the way my face naturally is, because it's usually darker underneath my, the contour, the highlight, like that. And I'm cleaning the contour with my setting powder. And I am going back to finish up my eyes. I went into Jamila and I just smoked that out lightly, just kind of smudge it out. You can't really see it, sorry. And I'm just taking this to kind of make like a liner, so to say, like to line my lower lash line with Bororo. And I am going to I'm creating a new inner corner for my eyes. You can't really see, I'm sorry, but yeah, I'm not following the shape of my eyes. I kind of brought it out that way, and then I am in between the space I created. I'm going back into Kika, what I used to create the cut crease, and yeah, to kind of open up my eyes a little bit. And I'm just putting mascara, my lower lash line, my Maybelline Full Fan Effect mascara. And now I'm wiping off the excess translucent powder, and I'm also taking off the one I used to clean the contour, and I'm just blending the rest of my face, my contour and my highlight together. And I'm lightly contouring my nose as well. I'm taking Most Necessary by Colourpop. I have been using this highlighter lately. I really like the highlighter. It's so subtle, and I like to mix, like to use it as my base when I'm mixing it with other highlighters. So I just highlighted my forehead, bridge of my nose, cupid's bow and all that. I'm taking this bronzer, I believe, slash highlighter by Makeup Revolution London. It's called Golden Days, and I really love this highlighter. When I put it on top of like a highlight, another highlighter kind of just makes it pop. Now I'm taking this peachy blush by Sleek Cosmetics. I didn't want something pinkish or reddish, so this was perfect. And I'm just blushing up my face. And I'm done with the face, well, except the lips. And I'm just setting it with my Urban Decay setting spray in oil control. And now I am lining my lips with my Wet n Wild brow pencil in extra dark. And now I'm using Limbo and Bad Habits by Colourpop. First of all, going in with Limbo, and I'm gonna mix that with the Bad Habit while it's wet. You want to do this while it's wet so that, you know, when it's dry it's going to come out patchy and all that. You don't want that. So yeah, I'm just going into both of them, just mixing them however I feel, you know, I wanted it to. And I'm just using Limbo to darken the outer corners. And yeah, I did the same thing to the top of my lips, to my upper lip, and I am just lining it again with just cleaning the lips, so to say, with my Wet n Wild brow pencil. And we're done, guys. I really hope you guys like the look. It looks dramatic, but it's not dramatic. But I really liked it, and yeah, I hope you guys liked it too. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.
Just the way you did so easily. I don't wanna know what kind of dress